Hello, all my merrymakers. I am Becca, and welcome to What You Work on Wednesday. In case you're new here, I want to extend a double welcome. What You Working on Wednesdays is my weekly works in progress check-in, talking about what I've been working on, what I hope to work on, and anything else going on in my life right now. So I got a small pile of things to talk about right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just dive on in. So I think I showed this off a little bit last week. I had just started on a mitten. It's not a glove because gloves have one on each finger. It's a mitten for my husband. This is the yarn that it's made out of. I'm going to hold it there in case you want to look for it, but I'm pretty sure this is discontinued because I either got it at the secondhand art store or a yarn swap. But it is 75% superwash wool, 25% polyamide. Each one has 400 yards, I want to say. No, not even close. 210 meters. So, yeah, just enough to make a good pair of mittens. I'm not following any pattern. Basically taking the same principle that you would for a pair of socks and applying it to a mitten. Because, yeah, until you get to the thumb, it's basically the same. I have tried it on my husband, and right now it's running just a tiny bit big, but I've noticed that, like, down here near the thumb, it's actually, his hand is actually quite wide. So I won't need to add any stitches for the thumb, as far as to make it wide enough there. So I think it will be just perfect, assuming that I work on it. Yeah. Anyway, so I've been working on that. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm gonna go grab something real quick. So the secondhand art store that I go to is having their $1 sale. I went, and that does not start until tomorrow. But I went ahead and went yesterday to basically scope it out, see if there was anything that I wanted. And I basically, I don't know why, but this really kind of called out to me. I've never heard of this yarn before. Almost everything is in French. So it says, this article is an elaborate fabric with everything that is recommended by Philidor. That's my best translation. If you make something with this, you know it is, or if there's something wrong, please don't hesitate to write us, and then it says the address. So, yes, I speak a little bit. I read French better than I speak it. So this is where knowing what these little symbols mean comes really in handy. So we've got hand wash cold, do not iron, do not bleach, and you can dry clean with P polymers. And then on the back, it says that it's 64% wool, 34% acrylic, and 2% viscose. It's not terribly toothy, but you can definitely tell it's made with wool. The reason I bring it up is because I started a project. At first I thought I was going to make like a sweater or a blanket, but after a couple of, nope, that's not it. I finally settled on a hat, scarf, and possibly fingerless mitts. We'll see. The pattern, I think it's called tornado hat or hurricane hat. I will try to link it in the description box below. I just got to the part where past the brim you knit and purl in a different pattern, without revealing too much so that I don't infringe copyright. I also started, because apparently I haven't made enough shawls by Red Teapot Atlay. I started another one of Per Tea shawl. My version I bought through Hobie, but she does have one available on Ravelry. Again, I will try to link it down below. It is a paid for pattern. It's about $6, I want to say, but it works beautifully with slow color changing yarn. This is, some of you probably already know, this is Red Heart Unforgettable. It is a medium 4-weight yarn. It is 100% acrylic. This particular color is called Candied. I do have some more on the way, because if there's one thing I've learned about making these shawls by Red Teapot, is that you need like 1,000 yards of yarn if you want to make the full version. But I'm thinking that this is going to be a really nice shawl to wear for Easter. I love how the colors are already coming together on this one. So, oh, I almost forgot. There was another hat in here that I had started. I have another hat, but it's kind of tangled up down here, so I might show you that next week. We'll see what happens. We're not going to look down there. It's a mess. What can I say? And then, this looks like Red Heart Unforgettable, but it's actually, let me see if I can reach behind myself. It's the one that Hobie carries. Here we go. Manarola. So, I think it's pretty much the same stats. They classify it as a lightweight 3, but still 100% acrylic. Still a bear to frog. I was practicing my corner to corner for something. And plus, I can't remember who it was. I wish I could. But there was another content creator who was saying their favorite shawl to make was just doing corner to corner with no decreases. And I really liked the idea behind that. But after seeing this swatch and seeing how the colors play out and how my mind works, I'm already thinking that that's not going to be what this is. So, but I'm not sure what it's going to be because, like I said, it's a bear to frog. And then last but certainly not least, I should have put a stitch marker in this one to show so that it's better to see progress. But I have been working, I got some more yarn yesterday, which I showed off in my Tidy Tuesday video. So I felt that I could work on this again. So I worked on it a little bit yesterday. This is the Fading Shells pattern by Yarnspiration. And if you want that, I will link it in the description box below. And again, this yarn is Caron Simply Soft. The colorway is called Purple / Grape Ombre. It has technically been discontinued. I think I bought one of the last few packs that is available on Amazon. Don't come at me for it. It's mine. I'm using it. Alright, so that's everything I've worked on. Besides the stuff for things we're making Thursday, which we will be talking about tomorrow. I'm actually kind of impressed with how much I was able to work on, even with the kids being out of school for basically a week and a half. Especially towards the end there, my daughter was getting pretty cabin crazy. So, what would I like to work on this week? Well, I'm not sure. It's like, oh, I have a project here and I have a project there, and it's like, I have a lot of whips and I need to work on them. There's one in particular, the oolong tea shawl, that I'm working on ahead of time so that I can do the tutorial on Mondays that I have to work on, absolutely. And I haven't showed in the purple one in a while, so I might do that next week. So I definitely need to work on that for sure, and I'm going to work on it today. I might work on the little purse for my phone some more. It's actually supposed to be like 60 degrees today, so I'm definitely not gonna want to wear a jacket with a pocket, and I'm wearing pants with no pockets. So there's that. So yeah, the sooner I have that done so that I can have a place to put my phone when I'm wearing pants with no pockets, that would be great. Yeah, and I'm also debating some other stuff. Anyway, wow, we're almost at 12 minutes somehow. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up for this week. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. If you really like my videos, please share my channel with your friends. And in the meantime, make what makes you merry. Ciao.